guys, you know what? One thing they used to catch a woman, a lady, a girl, guys used to catch them is marriage. God promised them marriage, you see them mellow. So guys have used that opportunity to be holding some ladies down, some women down. This video you are about to watch now, you will learn many things as a woman, as a lady. You will learn many things from it. I want you to listen carefully to this story so that next time, especially those that are into these social medias, when a person you don't even know before start claiming love, proclaiming love and the rest, my dear, be careful. Take your time to know that person. Even when you still marry the person, still do not trust that person. I normally say it. Never you entrust any person to send your nude pictures to that person at all, no matter the money, no matter how they persuade you, no matter how they love you. Please do not send your nude pictures to any person you've not seen before, to any guy that just come from nowhere to come to say they love you or write you they love you, and use, because they can use any words, lovely words, to win your heart. Do not send your nude pictures to any guy. That what? Never. Because many men, some men are deceitful, not all men. They are deceitful. They will use every side to make you bring down your nude pictures, and then they will use it to blackmail you. They will use those pictures to nail you down. They will even use those pictures to send to some areas of which you don't, to use it to make money. Please don't fall for them. They are not good. They are evil. Do not fall for them. Watch this video. Listen to this story. I love you guys.
This is Rihanna. Rihanna is a young girl of 26 years old. Rihanna left her parents at the age of 22 years and traveled to the city to look for a job. She came to the city and started living alone for the past 4 years. Rihanna has been jumping from one relationship to the other. She has never had a stable relationship for the past 4 years she came to the city. She accepts any relationship that comes around her, both on Facebook and in real life. Rihanna met a young man on Facebook last week and they started a relationship, and the young man is by name CJ. CJ happened to be an online content creator. At first, nobody knew the kind of content CJ publishes online. One day, CJ was chatting with Rihanna on phone. Rihanna was busy in her room doing some house chores when CJ's chat came into her phone. She picked up the phone to chat with CJ. Their discussion went this way. CJ sent her a message and said, "Hello baby," and Rihanna replied by saying, "Hello dear." CJ wrote and said, "Why have you been avoiding me?" And Rihanna replied and said, "I have been so busy lately." CJ continued and said, "Too busy to chat me?" And he said, "Okay, let's settle this once and for all." And Rihanna said, "Okay," and asked, "What do we do?" CJ replied and said, "Send me your pictures so that I will look at them each time I miss you." Rihanna said, "My picture?" CJ said, "Yes, please." After that, Rihanna already knew that she can't send her picture to him looking the way she's looking. She quickly put off her data and dropped her phone, maybe to do something about that. CJ was waiting. He waited for some time and didn't hear from her again. Next thing we saw Rihanna making calls. She was calling somebody to come over to the house, and it happened to be that she was calling a makeup artist to come to her house to make her up before she would snap her picture and send to CJ. Now look at what she went through simply because she wants to send her picture to a man.
No matter how they persuade you, no matter how they any person you've not seen before, to any guy that just come from nowhere to come to say they love you or write you they love you, and use, because they can use any West, lovely West, can win your heart. Do not.
After the makeup, she went to a nice background to take some pictures she will send to CJ. After taking the pictures, she started sending the pictures to CJ one after the other, and CJ was at his own end receiving the pictures happily. After sending the pictures, they started another discussion, and CJ said, "Nice pictures, you look beautiful." Rihanna replied and said, "Thank you, my love." Immediately, CJ sent her some money and said, "Manage this 20,000 naira." Rihanna said, "Wow, thank you so much, my love." And immediately, CJ said, "Do me another favor, sweetheart." Rihanna, being so happy for the money she received, she said, "Anything for you, love." And CJ said, "I know it sounds somehow, but it will help me since you are not close to me." Rihanna replied and said, "Just tell me, I can do anything for you." CJ said, "Please, I need your pictures where you are not wearing any clothes." Rihanna, being shocked to hear that from CJ, she asked why. CJ explained and said, "Please, since you are not close to me, it will help me. Please, sweetheart." Rihanna kept quiet for some moments. CJ wrote her and said, "Hello, sweetheart," but no one replied. Rihanna has been thinking about the last request from CJ to send her picture where she's wearing no clothes. She has been thinking about that, not knowing whether to do that or not to do that. Just like Rihanna, a lot of people out there are victims of things like this, and some people out there are still living this kind of life, not minding the implication. Rihanna has been thinking about the last request from CJ, where CJ asked her to send her picture where she's wearing no clothes to him. She has been thinking about that, not knowing what to do. This is CJ, the man we describe as online content creator. He does his business on the internet using websites, Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, Twitter, TikTok, mention it, anything that has to do with online social handles. He uses all of them to run his business. While Rihanna was thinking about the request from CJ was also seated in his room waiting for Rihanna to give him reply or send the pictures to him. After some moment of waiting, he picked his phone to call Rihanna. He started making promises to Rihanna, telling Rihanna that he has made up his mind to get married to her, that by the month end he will be taking her to see his parents and also coming over to see her own parents, that he needed a picture for him to be keeping her close to himself pending the time they will see and also get married. He told Rihanna a lot of things to convince Rihanna to send her naked pictures to him. Rihanna accepted to send the picture, though within her something was still telling her not to do that, but she was confused by the sweet words from CJ. After taking the pictures, Rihanna has decided to send the pictures to him. She sat down there looking at the pictures, thinking about what she was about to do. Something in her was telling her not to do that, but at the same time, because marriage has been involved, she has decided to do that in order to get married to CJ. This is what a lot of girls out there do, as if they were meant for marriage and not marriage for them. Anyways, let's continue. One after the other, Rihanna started sending the pictures to CJ, and CJ was happily receiving the picture at his own end. This is what CJ wanted. This is all he needed to push his business. But let's see how he's going to use it in his business, online business. Rihanna has been troubled within her while sending the pictures, but she never knew what she was getting herself into in the name of marriage. This is what later happened. 3 days after sending that picture, CJ has stopped answering his calls. CJ was busy with his business online, making videos with his ring light without paying attention to calls from Rihanna. Just wait for it. You will see what he later used the pictures of Rihanna to do on the internet. Rihanna never gave up. She persisted, calling CJ, and after much disturbance, CJ decided to pick the call and said hello. And Rihanna said, "Why have you not been picking my calls? Why have you snubbed me? For the past 3 days after sending you my pictures where I was wearing no clothes, you stopped answering me. Why? What do you want me to think? Because I've already started thinking that you have used my picture for something bad. Why have you not been picking my calls?" The only reply CJ gave to Rihanna was a heartbroken reply. He said, "How much can I pay you?" Rihanna was like, "What do you mean by how much can you pay me? Pay me for what?" CJ said, "For the pictures you sent to me, for the naked pictures of you that you sent to me." Rihanna was confused and asked for more explanation because she didn't understand why she should be paid for sending the pictures. Now CJ said to her, "Wait, let me explain things to you." He said, This is the business I do. I get people online, especially girls, to send me their naked pictures and I pay them. I use their pictures to feed all my social handles, especially my dating site. After that, CJ told her that he's going to send her 100,000 naira, more than what he sends to other girls, simply because her own picture has given a lot of money in hard currency within 24 hours of uploading it on his dating site. And CJ concluded everything by saying, "Nice doing business with you," and he cut his phone. This is a bad day for Rihanna. Rihanna could not help it but continued to cry all day long, not knowing what to do, not knowing where to find CJ, not even knowing the name of his dating site. She felt so ashamed to even tell anybody what she has done. Now ladies, I want you to listen to me very carefully. Learn from this video, because I know that a lot of you will still get involved in a thing like this, while some of you are already involved in things like this. Please, it's a time for you to stop. It's time for you to quit this kind of life, because the implication in the future might not be bearable for you. And please, guys, there are good things to do on the internet to make your money, instead of running things like this to tarnish the image of our sisters out there in the society. Please, if you have watched this video, you can save somebody today by doing one thing, just to share this video. You can save somebody today by sharing this video. Share this video, let it go viral so that people will learn from this story.